Some warm up here. We're gonna do some warm up in Fiesta real quick. I gotta get a couple things set up here, namely my chat. I don't know why I don't set up my chat before I start stream, but I was sure to check audio, visuals, and all that other good stuff. Make sure that was functioning. I did that much. All right. Looks like we're getting a little bit more traction on our Instagram. That is good. I gained like 10 followers like this past week, which is pretty big for me. And I did gain two new subscribers on YouTube. Really happy to have you guys aboard. So thank you so much for the support. Okay, I got chat pulled up now. Awesome, awesome. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Oh, I love this map. Especially on Fiesta, this is a good map. Very well balanced one. There's lots of angles, not too many heights that you gotta, not a lot of verticality that you gotta battle with on this map. So it's a pretty well balanced map. I do enjoy this one, especially in competitive play. I still am really bummed out that they got rid of Behemoth in the ranked play. I feel like that was just so unnecessary. Damn, that guy just like... What was that? Oh, I spawned a plasma.
Hostile shot. Good kill.
I looked away from my mini-map for a split second and that guy managed to get behind me. It's crazy. Had the repulsor. What are the odds that he just picked up rockets right in front of me? Craziest stuff happens in Fiesta. It's a good time. I'm glad that this game mode isn't exclusively a featured game mode. Grabbing here. So many guns here. He's got some crappy loadouts here. I don't know if there's anyone out there that can actually just like compared to Halo 3. Compared to Halo 3, the Needler and Infinite is just awful. Just really awful. Especially in ranked play. Like there's pretty much no reason to pick up the Needler in ranked play. It just gets absolutely out-traded by the battle rifle. Gets absolutely out-traded by the battle rifle. So there's just never a reason to really even pick it up. Even in casual play, I don't really find myself very coerced to pick up the Needler. I feel like that's a gun that could use a bump.
They never saw you coming.
That guy's got some decent loadout here. Let me grab some of that from you, partner.
Spartan down.
Good combo there. 12 kills ahead and they're spawning with rockets. I gotta wonder. Can't help but wonder why the... I'm over here spawning Needler Needler and assault rifle. It'll be a miracle if I can even get a kill with this, to be honest. I'm being frank. I will admit the nice thing about the Needler is like once you start firing and if they're out in the open, like it's pretty much a guaranteed kill as long as you can keep firing. But that doesn't just because it's a guaranteed kill doesn't mean it's gonna save you if it's not always gonna save you, you know. Like you can still die just because it takes so much time for those needles to proc.
A conqueror's weapon in your hands.
No, that was not what I wanted to do. That's unfortunate. They've gotten 3 rocket spawns that I've seen. That's just so unfortunate. Now that we've warmed up a little bit, kind of want to keep playing Fiesta, but I really wanted to shoot the battle rifle. Fiesta's like, it's a good time, but it's like one of those game modes that you just can only play for like a very, very finite amount of time. Like, if you guys are familiar with like League of Legends, and you know what Earth is, it's ultra rapid fire, so there's like almost no cooldowns, like there's no mana or resource pool, so you can just spam all of your abilities. Like Fiesta is kind of like that in that regard. It's like super casual game, it's super casual fun game mode with really no boundaries, or rather the boundaries that are in the game are essentially removed. But it just gets so taxing to play Fiesta over and over and over again. Really fun game mode. Like I said, I'm really glad that they brought it to the casual playlist and it's just an open game mode now. But that is a game I can only play a small handful of, and then I'm spent. Fire. I was hoping my guy with the commando was going to be shooting that guy in the window, but he did not.
Target spotted.
Come back around, see if we can get a play around.
Gain the lead.
teammates rage quit. Luckily, we got bot backfill. That's gonna be good.
Stay moving. Bet that was a surprise.
Kill him! Oh my gosh! I'm certain I shot that guy in the
Active
face.
camo inbound. Active camo available.
That totally works.
Killing spree.
One of these days, I'm gonna be like flawless with this pistol. Today's not one of those days. That worked out. Power of teamwork in this game.
Valorous
is just-
work, Spartan.
It's almost oppressive, to be honest, just how much you need to have fluent teamwork in Halo Infinite. That was a really good play. To be honest, we only lost that hammer because one of our teammates hesitated to join the fight there. This guy's gonna try to press me real slick.
Power items en route. Power items on the field.
This guy's gonna go for hammer, undoubtedly.
They won't know what hit them.
Sure, it was a little newbie for me to camp that with the sentinel beam, but you know what? We did it anyway.
In my sights.
Let's see, that guy did really good trading a pistol with a battle rifle like that. He was doing pretty well.
Halfway to victory.
That works out.
Double kill.
Really low ammo here on these. I don't know if that'll be worth picking it up, but let's see.
You're quite lethal with that. Active camo inbound.
That's quite the escape there.
Active camo available. Killing spree. Double kill.
I'm so out of ammo. Right when I get ammo, damn it. Hello, welcome to the stream. I was like scraping by with like 20 shots to my name. Finally pick up ammo and I die. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Happy Tuesday, guys. Interesting. Hey Tavo, my man. It's going really well. I'm feeling a lot better today. More energetic. I think it was my diet, to be honest. Like I ate a bunch of like fruit and vegetables, and aside from the taco. Other than that, fast food. But I'm pretty sure it was just my diet that was just catching up with me yesterday. But feeling terrific today. And I got a good peek at some of the Forge content that will hopefully be coming our way this August. I'm anticipating it'll be. At the very latest, I'm hoping Forge will be here by November. So I'm really, really pumped for that. They've made some really cool customizable like maps in Forge. Somebody made a functioning like portal gun. And like you can merge weapons as well to get different weapon variants. So I don't know if that's where the new rifle, new UNSC rifle in Halo, the Bandit, which is going to be like the DMR. I don't know if it's coming through Forge or if we're going to have it available in our typical matchmaking playlist. But I'm excited to see it. Fruit fills you up more. You know, I love fruit. I really do. Like, it makes me happy to like, and so appreciative to know that I'm blessed to have like a fruit bowl. It's like so simple for other people, but like that's something that just totally makes my week. If I have like a bowl full of fresh fruit, I can just eat at my leisure. Like that just will make my week. Such a blessing to have access to fresh fruit. I remember when I was a kid, my mom had a really big garden. We didn't have a very big property. It was like a quarter acre. It wasn't that big. But my mom had turned most of all the yard that we had into essentially her garden. There was more garden bed than there was actual grass. It was crazy. It looked so strange, but like it was beautiful at the same time. But we had lots of fruit. We had peach trees, plum trees. We had apple tree that didn't make the best apples, and we also had a pear tree and a Bing cherry tree. The cherry tree never fruited, so I never got to try those. But like, yeah, the plums, the pears, peaches, all that good stuff. I would just go in the backyard in the summer and just hang out there all day, eating fruit, chilling on my phone. Good time. Let's see in August then. Yeah, I really hope so, man. Like, we need something. Like, co-op was definitely the right motion. Oh, that was a really good headshot by that guy. Co-op was definitely a good turn in the right direction. I just hope that it becomes more accessible sooner rather than later. Because right now on Xbox, you have to download a whole different... one shot and that was my doom. No kidding. I almost outplayed that guy there. But we don't count almost. Yeah, co-op was definitely a turn in the right direction though for 343. Arguably, co-op should have just been in the game from launch, but given how expansive they're trying to make Infinite, I do understand it from a developmental standpoint. And also given the fact that 343 is trying to make Halo Infinite last for a full decade, which for most games is totally feasible, but like on paper when it comes to like planning all that out for a whole decade, that's a lot of work, and often you end up biting off more than you can chew, or you just get overwhelmed doing.
Active camo available.
Or you just get overwhelmed, you know, with the amount of work that you have ahead of you on your plate. So I don't know, we'll see. I feel like games last a lot longer when they're not planned to be the only standing title for a decade. So if games like, you know, Team Fortress or Left 4 Dead that are just timeless classics, I don't think, and those are both developed by Valve, which is a well-reputed development company, game developer. Tavo says, we grew lemons, avocado, cilantro, and nopales. Ooh. I was only recently put on to cactus. Like cactus fruit. Just like last year. Good stuff, man. No rain though, so we're kind of waiting for August as well. It usually rains more around that time. I see. August over here is kind of like our dry season. That's like the peak of the summer for us. I love rain. I absolutely love rain. Like, the only time rain will bum me out is when, like, I plan, like, a fishing trip. Or I just, you know, I plan something specifically where I need it to not rain. You know, I saw it goes with anything outdoors, I guess. Camping, kayaking, you know. Yeah, fishing. But most times, like, even if I'm like out like shopping or I'm like out running chores, whatever, or running errands, whatever it is. Like most of the time, I love it when it rains. Just the soft pitter patter of raindrops hitting the ground, and then it's like an extra bonus if it thunders. Like, absolutely adore thunderstorms. Let's go see if they got a heat wave down here. Nope, it's the bulldog. Tavo says, more of a challenge in the rain, but the fish are moving too. That's true. There's some species of fish actually that I heard are more likely to bite during rainfall, which I've never personally tested out. Dead zone 2 melees back to back. That was wonky of me. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of adapted to fishing in the rain somewhat. Like, I got this, not really a raincoat, but it's, the brand as well. But, it's like a raincoat and rain pants. And, like, it's also like a windbreaker. But, yeah, it keeps you really, really dry. It's a little bit big on me despite being a small, but, I gotta like fasten down the Velcro, and I stay pretty dry. I bought that like a few years ago, cause one summer, me and my buddy got caught out we were out in a canoe together, and we were up in this lake in Wisconsin. Yeah, it was like thunderstorming, and it was absolutely miserable because it was hot while it was raining. So it's just extra humid, and then you're sweating, and like water's getting all in the boat, and we're like probably like 4 hours from the house. So, you know, it's not like we could just pack up and leave. Well, I mean, we could pack up and leave, but, you know, it was a journey. So it was just really, really bummed me out. So after that day, I was like, you know, I'm gonna get like a special range. That guy got bopped.
A fitting commendation.
I love those boosters. Oh no! Damn it. Topple says the tides are what you have to worry about, though, unless you fish in a lake. The ocean is more active. Ocean man. Yeah, I've only gone fishing in the ocean like maybe twice. And I would totally do it again. We went fishing out in it was in West Virginia, and we were fishing for flounder. That was a really good time. Flounder are such weird looking fish, but they're really tasty, and they put up a good fight. Hey Gnome Dazzle, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Ryusei, good to see you, my man. Happy Tuesday. In with the dab. Nice win there. I don't know why. It's just like automatically queuing me. I think I might need to restart my client here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sometimes like I get into these ruts where or it's like a bug where I'm not able to search for a new. I'm only able to cancel search, and it doesn't let me cancel the search. So really strange, but we'll just restart the client. It's fine. Jonah, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, guy. I know I have a Jonah who's very close to me. He's like my nephew. We're not related by blood, but he's basically my nephew. Jonah, I like your profile picture. It's like one of the Halo AI, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, talk about I've heard of people going out on like kayaks on the ocean, and I would not do that myself. I really want to get a kayak now that I have like the garage space for it. Let's jump in. No, we'll do Team Slayer again. Yeah, man, it's golden. Love it. Love the profile picture. I love any Halo related, Halo themed profile picture. That's cool though. That you're Jonah. That's pretty unique though. Selecting the AI models as your profile picture. It's unique. I haven't seen that before. Props to you. Ah, the superintendent from Halo 3. Gotcha. ODST. I thought it was from Infinite, but that makes sense. I forgot that that ODST and I think Reach both had both AI voices, and they had like models for their AI voices. Tal says it's a good workout if you have no will to live. Yeah, I've seen videos where people would like rig they would rig on like trolling motors. Maybe not like a full like gasoline outboard, but I've seen people like rig on like electric trolling motors to help them beat the waves. But yeah, I would not be very inclined to do that, especially, you know, sharks have become very sophisticated predators now. Fishermen now have to worry about sharks. Like for example, one issue in some freshwater lakes are bull sharks, and I think there's a few lakes in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, actually, where bull sharks are pretty prominent, and the bull sharks have adapted to shadow or stay right underneath a fisherman's boat, and they'll just wait for the fisherman to land a helpless fish, and then they'll just take their catch as they're reeling it in. Like, how sucky would that be? One, to just lose your fish, but then two, like, you know, it's probably gonna take your line with it. You know, you're gonna lose any tackle that you have on there. I would consider myself inclined to try to catch a shark.
Than your opponents to win.
Like, I would want to try that just like probably once. But it's not something I could go for. Really pushed. I just fell really. Unfortunately, I fell just right in between all three of those guys. So. Jonah says, ODST, other dudes, severely terminated. Wait, ODST, other dudes, severely terminated. Oh, you like my Spartan? Thank you. When I got when the cat ears released back out, I'm like, I gotta get the cat ears. Tavo says, you can't be in your boats or jet skis if you're going to do that. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I've spent a good amount of time on Lake Michigan, which is not ocean. I mean, it's bigger than pretty much any lake, but if anything, it's like only I don't know if it's bigger than the smallest ocean. That is. Lake Michigan's really expansive. You can't see it end to end. All over me. Oh man, my team's just getting bodied too. Jonah says, if anyone wants to know why I like furry animals, they're cute. I'm not furry. I like furry animals too. You're safe. Oh, Jonah, thank you for the subscription on that. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. This guy's dying. This guy's absolutely dying.
You're quite lethal with that.
Alright, we're gonna make a comeback here. I just need to work with the team. Yeah. Hey, alligator, welcome to the stream, my love. Damn, I botched that. Oh, man. Any engagement, I'm having to deal with two or more, and I don't know, my team's really spread out here. Maybe I just need to start marking and making calls.
Shot caller.
Come on, team, he's one shot. Jonah says, I play training, and what I do is I call it battle bots, and it's insane. That sounds like a good time. One of my viewers had invited me to a custom game, and he put it on. It was like 2 against all the bots. 2 against all the bots, and he put it was just regular movement settings and everything, but you started with a skewer,
Power items have arrived.
which was a lot of fun actually. It really helped me get a little bit better at my skewer aim. That gun is just so sophisticated for me. Like, it is a really simple weapon, but the drop in the travel time is what gets me. Ew, I'm 3 and 9? That is bad. We'll have to recoup some of that. Yeah, you like the thumbnail? Thank you. I got some giggles out of it. Scary Movie 2 is like the only scary movie I've watched. Oh my gosh. I knew that guy was behind me. I could not get away from him. Damn it. Oh, you saw that movie just recently? It's a good movie. It really is.
Enemy team nearing victory. Power items inbound. Power items on the field. In my sights. Call it.
Always getting double teamed this match. That is just not good. I think two of these guys might be in a party. It's fine. I'm happy to take on the challenge, but I don't think my teammates are very inclined to do the same. Those guys just melted me. I did not have a chance. Jonas says, I make it where the bots and the player have crazy weapons and it's fun. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I myself I should probably play a game mode like that to improve my sniping skills with the skewer and the SM and sniper. Gosh, no breaks here. These guys do not let up. Look at that teabag. Yeah, my whole team was just getting bodied there. We were not able to keep up. Alligator says, makes me want to watch it now. They might have it on Amazon Video. I was looking on Prime Video and I'm like, I want to watch a movie today while I'm working. Cause that just helps me, like, it's weird, like when I put on a movie, it actually just helps me focus. It's really strange. I think it's because, like, I can just, like, listen to the script and just glance at what's happening. I have to watch movies that I've already watched before, though. Like, I can't watch a new movie and still focus on work. But if it's, like, just a classic movie where I already know the scenes, but I just want to hear the actors again and everything, helps me focus. But I was looking at Prime Video, and I'm like, oh, like, all these movies are included with Prime. And I was actually going to watch Twilight. Just for the giggles, and yeah, they wanted me to rent it, and I'm like, I don't want to spend $8 on this right now, so I'm not gonna. They bamboozled me though. It said that it was included with Prime, and it was not. Jonas says infinite ammo, and the bots are on Spartan difficulty. Yeah, I'm glad that custom games is at least working. Because on launch, custom games was absolutely broken. You could not... first, like, it was a miracle if you could even get the game to run a custom match. And then it was another miracle if you could keep anybody in the lobby with you. Because people would just fall off like flies through disconnects. But I'm glad that really glad that they got custom games stable. Now they just got to get co-op stable. I feel like with them launching co-op, it was such a missed opportunity to because as you guys know, I'm sure in co-op it's you're playing as just 4 Master Chiefs. Like if you have 3 other players with you, it's just 4 models of Master Chief running around completing the mission. Like I feel like it would have been so cool if it ported over your custom Spartan to join the Chief. Like whoever's host, is Master Chief, and then all the 3 other Spartans are just, your customizable Spartan 4 joining his fight. That would have been so badass, and it would have been a cool way to include custom Spartans in the campaign, while also making it simultaneously like more canon, because having 4 Master Chiefs run around isn't exactly more canon. You know, like I liked what they did in like Halo 3, where any additional players was got to play as an elite or as a arbiter. I thought that was so cool, and I was really hoping that they would return that concept, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be patched in later. Who knows? That says AO Team Edward.
Enemy shields down.
I find myself a little bit more of a Team Jacob myself. if I'm being honest.
Down there.
And as much as I really don't like Kristen Stewart's acting, like I feel like Twilight would not be the same without her. Honestly. Say what you want, guys, but that's just how I feel. Oh. My team's playing very, very passive here. Very control-based.
Overshield inbound.
I should just use the pistol like a good guy. You know, I really like the sidekick, but sometimes it just totally outclasses the pistol.
Enemy shields down.
Thomas says, imagine the boss match. Oh yeah, I've seen gameplay. Mint Blitz did some gameplay, and they boosted the health bar for the bosses. So, and it scales depending on how many players are with you in your lobby. So it's pretty good. I'm just being too aggressive this game. I'm like constantly just trying to get into a fight. I just want to fight. But I don't know, my team's very passive with it, and enemy teams have been really good at defending. Even though there's no objective, but everyone's just everyone's playing this like it's King of the Hill right now. I don't know. We're not King of the Hill, but drones. Allie, you love Twilight. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was honestly, I was really sad when the Twilight movie series ended. I was just,
Gained the lead.
I think I speak for a lot of us when I say it, we were just kind of devastated. Didn't really know what to do with our time. Felt kind of empty.
Power items inbound. Power items have arrived.
I've got an overshield.
Alligator says, I think Edward likes minors, considering his age. All vampires are creeps. That's true, because yeah, he was like several hundred years older. He was at least 100 when he met Kristen Stewart, and they dated through high school. So she was like what, like a freshman or a sophomore? Yeah, she was like 16. And like, yeah, I get the whole I'm biologically like 17. But, you know, I don't know. It's a little sus. It's a little sus, Edward. That's why I'm kind of more Team Jacob. Like, just die in a hail of gunfire here. No, but Jacob can't get a pass either, though, because when Esme was born, he was like, oh, so can I call you daddy now? Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, you could say she's gonna reach full maturity in 4 years or whatever. But that doesn't change the fact that that girl is 4 years old, sir.
They won't know what hit
Doesn't change the fact that you imprinted on a newborn child.
I bet that was a surprise.
I got a surprise for them here.
Shields are
Overshield inbound.
No, I assure you, sir, it's safe. Step right around the corner.
Overshield available.
That was a really good grenade. Holy crap. Jacob hit on a baby. They're both messed up. Just a little twisted. A little bit. It's fine though. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I missed the headshot. And of course I get double teamed.
Enemy team nearing victory. Lost the lead. On the rack. Be proud, Spartan. Taking the lead.
Fortunate. That was really fortunate there. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get the God mode that sword bearers and hammer bearers get when you melee them. Ali says he's an animal. I wish I could read. I always fall asleep. Got halfway through the first book, kept sleeping. I think Tavo had recommended, if I'm not mistaken, audiobooks, which I would totally listen to, like an audiobook if they have like sound effects and good voice acting for Twilight.
Now available.
I would watch that, or I would read. I would listen to that. I'm the same way though, Riley. Like I can read very well, and I really enjoy reading, but like I can't read stories or novels or anything. Like I get too bored. I don't know if I lack like the creative imagination to like. I think what irks me when I read a book or like a novel is like just the amount of characters and like the amount of webbing. The massive just web of connections that lead back to the main character, and like I just get overwhelmed remembering who's who, like what role they play, like why they may be the antagonist or the deutragonist. I forgot what the term is. I'm gonna look it up. When someone's like a not like they're not the bad guy, but they're not the good guy either. Oh no, deuteragonist is the secondary main character. Hang on. But there's somebody who's like... There's somebody who's like no longer... neither the protagonist, the antagonist, or the deuteragonist. Deuteragonist. I gotta find out the term. Tritagonist. I think that's it. Oh, never mind. It's a person who's in third importance after the protagonist and deuteragonist in ancient Greek drama. Interesting. Tavo says the books are doo-doo, to be honest. Every time I don't like a book, I just skim through SparkNotes. Oh, yeah, same here, Tavo. Dude, SparkNotes was so clutch. I got through high school using SparkNotes. I just could not read books to save my life, and like I feel bad saying that out loud, but it's just reality. Like I can't focus on books, and even like getting through like the first chapters, like if I'm not immediately like absorbed by it, then I won't absorb the information. Like I gotta be like genuinely intrigued to be able to like understand anything that's going on. So maybe audiobooks will help me with like the sound effects and with the voice acting and everything. I think that would be tremendous help for me. But who knows? I haven't read a book since like college. That's
Rack up the most
kind of
kills
going on
for
a
team
decade now.
victory.
So yeah, it's been a while.
Overshield inbound.
Oh, he really did.
Overshield available.
Gained the lead.
Anyone else? Everyone, I'm very, very thankful for that.
Killing spree.
I think before I found SparkNotes, I just like relied totally on what I could just find online, and like forums and like Wikipedia and whatnot. I think what it came down to is like there's no really concrete way to like prove or really test if somebody read the book.
Overshield inbound.
Like if you know the characters, you know the plot
Lost the
and
lead.
the setting, like you're pretty much set. Unless there's just like a random like trick question somewhere on an
Gained
exam.
the lead.
Happens every once in a while. Tava says it's cool how they're making a Harry Potter game. Are they really? Is it going to be like an MMO, or is it going to be like a story based? I would totally play it, regardless. I gotta look into that. Yeah, I've always enjoyed like customizing my own like my own character in a world that I'm like already familiar with. Like what's a game? Like Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Although I didn't play that much. But Naruto to Boruto, the Shinobi Striker game, which I will admit is not the best game. I do have a good amount of fun on it, but I actually wouldn't recommend people play that game solely because it's just so inconsistent. I think it's Bandai Games developed the Shinobi Striker, and like it's just straight all DLC and there's just a paywall essentially. So I wouldn't recommend people play it, but I do have fun. You could like make your own ninja. I hope that's the case with like Harry Potter.
Overshield inbound.
Yeah, but I wasn't aware of that though, Tavo. I should take a quick peek on this
Halfway to
Harry Potter.
victory.
Ah, yes, it's an open world RPG. That's got to be amazing. Got to be amazing. If it's I'm always at ends when it comes to open world games because I really love them. I enjoy them so much. But when they become like MMORPGs, like the content just gets absolutely eviscerated. That was like my experience with Elder Scrolls. That was my experience with shit, what was that other game I used to play? Damn it, I can't remember. There was like this it was like a samurai game and it was open world MMO. Good amount of fun, but when multiplayer is like introduced into an open world, there's just so many hardware limitations that developers have to play around in order to get the game functioning, and not only that, but make the game actually fun and enjoyable while creating a stable experience. Lots of challenges to overcome, so a lot of resources get dedicated in areas that like a single player world would just never have to worry about. You know, for example, like servers. Having a server that can support, you know, several dozen or maybe even hundreds of people at any given time. Costs a lot of money and costs a lot of resources. And like a single player game, you just wouldn't worry about none of that stuff. You know, devs can just totally focus on putting more content into the game. But that comes with some limitations as well. I don't know, I'm just always at odds with it because, like, Elder Scrolls, for example, like, I enjoy the heck. That guy was up there. I don't know why I thought I could get the upper hand on him. But like Elder Scrolls, like any of the single player games, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, any of those were just such groundbreaking and so much fun to play games.
Team nearing victory.
And then Elder Scrolls Online comes out, and it's like, all right, we have an open world, but like it's so MMO based that it doesn't feel like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. It just doesn't. Even if it has the characters, the cities, and everything that we know and love, it still didn't feel like Elder Scrolls to me. So I don't know. Let's hope let's hope they make good work out of that Harry Potter game. I think it's called, was it called like Hogwarts Legacy or something? Or Legacy of Hogwarts? I would play it though. Tava asked if I'm gonna play Stray. I considered it actually, just because I do like kitty cats. But it's a really popular, trendy game. I don't even think it's that expensive. Let me take a look.
Defeat.
Yeah, so it's like 40 bucks. So I think that's feasible. I don't know. I'm contemplating it, Tavo. I don't have a lot of reasons not to play Stray. Okay, let's do Tactical Slayer, where I'm gonna feel a little bit better about myself. Yeah, Tavo, have you played Stray yet? Lots of people have been talking about it, so I don't know. I'm like always, I'm usually hesitant to try like new games, even like when they catch a lot of traction early on. Like I'm usually really hesitant to buy them. Like most new games that come out nowadays, like I really don't get absorbed into them very much. Like I can't really stick to them. Like
Tactical
I don't know what it is specifically, but like whenever I buy a new game, like I'll play it for like a month or two, and then it just falls off for me. And I think a big part of the experience for games for me is just being able to, excuse me, just being able to play it with friends. So when my friends get slumped and they don't want to play the game anymore, it's just like a domino effect, you know. I almost got a nasty triple there. That would have been sick. Guy on my team's like, nice map design. I think it's pretty good. I don't mind the spawn headshot rush.
Lost the lead.
Not yet. Looks great though. Yeah, I was looking at some gameplay of it, and yeah, the game looks very interactive. Looks very gorgeous. Solid world design. Lighting and textures and everything is pretty good. And I don't know, I kind of like that, like, even though, like, the cat is the main character, I like that it's not, like, the main focus of everything going on. Like, you're still expected to, like, check out other characters, see what their story is. I think it was Tommy yesterday who was explaining it, like, the cat's kind of like a secondary character compared to all the other NPCs, just because you're learning more about the other NPCs than you do the main cat, which I'm cool with that. These guys are ruthless. They got a 9-point lead on us. Of course, the guy on my team complaining in text chat is, of course, performing the worst. Gotta love it. 5 kills down.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Did I not hear that guy or see that guy at all? It's like the third time that's happened today where guys just appeared next to me, basically. Not in the right mind. Like that. Like, I just walked up to me. I'm gonna have to play pretty conservative. Okay. Or not. Cross map. These guys are really good at peeking.
Keep your head down.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, they are definitely
Enemy
camping.
team nearing victory.
Hate getting hit markers and SWAT.
Keep your head down. Their shields.
This map itself is not bad, but one complaint I always have for it is just it's so easy to flank and get around. Like there's all over me here.
Defeat.
Damn. These guys were camping pretty bad. That's annoying. It's like the one guy doing the job. Like one guy doing the job. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't like campers. Like, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of times where I camp, but like it's never my go-to method, and it's not my only method getting kills. Like sometimes that's really the only thing you can do, especially in Tactical Slayer. Like you do have to be way more cautious, peek your corners and everything, but I don't know, I feel like it's just so boring to play like that. It's so slow. Like I remember I had a buddy back in high school, and we used to play Modern Warfare 2 together quite a bit. But like probably like the month before we actually started playing together and teaming up, I would just see him in class, and we would just talk about Modern Warfare. We didn't play it together at the time, and he would just tell me all the time on like how he'd get nukes like almost every day. And like I was thinking, wow, like this guy's like must be a beast. He must be like running like the sickest UMP 45 loadout. And just must have insane reflexes. And then like I remember literally the very first game I joined, like my buddy literally just sat in a corner with a heartbeat sensor and a silencer on an M16. And I'm just like, man. He was always we would play Search and Destroy, and he was always just the last one alive. And he would clutch. He wasn't a bad player, but it was just like such boring gameplay. Cause like we would all die, and then we're just like sitting here, and he's just in his corner with his freaking heartbeat sensor, waiting for some unlucky person to run by. And it's like, man, it's just so boring to play like that. It's effective. It's strategic. I won't deny that, but it's still boring. And we got the commandos now. Drop these guys quite easily.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I'm lucky I got that off there. Ooh, I almost turned on that guy. My crosshair was like an inch from his head. That's unfortunate. Tava, you gotta go. Take care, man. Thank you so much for stopping in. Be safe. I'll talk to you next time, man. Happy Tuesday, my dude. When Harry Potter drops, we should get that game together, Pablo. Nice. Looking good here.
Tango's closing in.
Sheesh. I love the commando so much. Literally the first thing I wanted to do when I got the game was just use the commando. All I wanted to do. When I saw it showcased in the campaign reveal, I was like, oh my god, I need that gun. don't know why or how he was moving so erratic for me. It's like every time I pulled the trigger, he was moving. He was like shuffling in some different direction. It's just unlucky.
Halfway to victory.
This is a good match, though. Just gonna go flank this guy.
Double kill.
Nice. I hope they make a casual match mode with commando start, like they have in Tactical Slayer here. I think that'd be so cool if like they added it in quick play or just in Team Slayer.
A fitting commendation.
I knew he was going to be there too. That's unfortunate.
Nearing victory. Double kill.
Enemy shields down.
Up the shields!
Jeez, these guys got ran. I just realized I don't have a skin on
Victory.
my commando. I could use one. Let me go slap one on. Let me see if I even have one. I really hope I do. Such a good weapon design. Okay, let's see if I can slap on some customizability here. Yeah, the commando. I don't have any skins for it. No. That's unfortunate. Like, that's really unfortunate. That bums me out. Well, regardless, it doesn't change our gameplay. Or will it? It might. It might just change our gameplay. I'm gonna queue up, but I gotta use the restroom really quick, so I gotta step away. I'll be right back, guys.
Slayer.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the AFK there, but game is just about to start here. You know, as much as 343 has strained, or not strained, but strayed away from the initial like design choices for like the Spartan armor, I'd say, you know, with like the cat ears and everything, they've definitely strayed from the straight from the core of the game a little bit, but it's not like Halo 5. Like in Halo 5, how they just had some really freaking ugly Spartan armors and helmets. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I was like absolutely like just. Oh, I was just kind of disgusted with the Halo 5 armors. I was not satisfied with what was presented. So by that, it was a decent perfect with the pistol there.
Be proud.
But with that in mind, I am impressed that 343's managed to design new Halo armors that are unique but still appealing. You know, they're not just like throwing geometry together and hoping it works out. My teammate got rocked. So glad that you can throw these fusion coils now. Like, seriously, like what an update to the game. Yeah, props to the devs for making those fusion coils throwable. Just that much more satisfaction factor with the game. Damn.
Close. Enemy is below us.
How did that grenade not give me a hit marker? He was right there. That's unfortunate. Really poorly played on my part. Shit. I threw a grenade. Like, I was wondering if he was right around the corner, so I threw with that second nade there. Give me some type of confirmation.
Off their feet.
They're close. Down there. Tango's closing in.
It's with me.
Power items incoming. Hostile combat. Power items on the field.
Enemy halfway to victory.
I never tire of this weapon.
Spartan down.
My frames just dipped there. I was worried I might. Shoot, I hope I don't crash here. just a casual game, so it's whatever, but tilting nonetheless. Wow, my team saved me there. Not quite there, but if that guy didn't shoot the guy who was shooting me earlier, I was cool.
My sights.
Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about those grenades.
Power items incoming.
It's got really good teamwork. Come on, push him, push him. That guy just got so badly outplayed. Hate to see it. Hate to see it to my teammates.
Target spotted.
Nearing victory.
This is a double team. Gotta pull ourselves together here. We are 4 kills down, but I think we got this. Oh, I think we lost. I shouldn't have pushed into their base like that. I saw my teammate going in, so I'm like, let me give him my hand, but it turned out to be for nada. Just all together.
Target spotted.
Power items incoming.
I was hoping he was gonna drop down, so while I scooted up, but that did not work. We lost this one. What can I do about that? Is unfortunate, but oh well. Is what it is. The guy with the overshield, just final kill. What is my luck? I go for the energy sword right when the overshield guy does. I'm feeling like a big team battle, but I hope that the game loads quick. Big team battle is timeless for me. Any Halo, I could jump into any Halo and play big team battle, and I would have a good amount of fun. I think I enjoyed, was it Halo 4 or Halo 5? One of the, I think it was Halo 4, had kill streaks, which was really strange, but it was oddly like satisfying to play. And I don't feel like, I don't know, I think they balanced it out pretty well in Infinite, because now there's just like there's random vehicle spawns now. I don't know if it's random or if it's score based or performance based. I really don't know, but you know, you don't start a big team battle and there's just 2 Scorpion tanks or 2 Wraiths immediately on the map like you would see in Halo 3 or 4 or even 5. There would just be immediate power vehicle spawns right on the map on big team battle, which made for like decent fun, but like for teams who just knew how to properly exploit that power, like it just made big team battles so finicky. I don't know. But in Infinite, it's just all about precision weapons, honestly.
Deposit power seeds to power up our base.
Grab Heat Wave. We'll grab Battle Rifle over here. And usually I take that ramp, but this time we're gonna go down here and see what spawned over here. It's a shock rifle. Okay, we're taking that over the Heat Wave. And somebody might be coming through there. I don't know. We'll see if we see a little shimmy. Probably not. Oh, yeah. He had overshield, okay. Bulldog spawned there. We may be making a mistake, but... That was a really good play. Oh my gosh. He seriously just nearly dropped
The
me.
enemy has loaded a power seed.
Good grenade.
Secure the power seed.
Too close for comfort there.
They're under us.
We got another shock rifle user over there. Oh. Okay, that works. There's a guy waiting at the end of this. I just know it. Totally bailed. Okay.
Killing spree.
Oh, I really wish rockets could lock on right about now, but that's fine. I gotta support that wasp.
Off the rack.
That worked. Oh, really well. Yeah.
A fitting commendation. Grab this to listen to the first.
Going for the beatdown. That guy was actually pretty smart.
The enemy is at half power. Your enemies have 1 power seed remaining.
Killing spree.
You've outdone yourself, Spark.
Yeesh. I admit, I probably could have been helping out with some of the objective there. I was playing a bit tunnel vision there, I will admit. I was having fun. Right when rockets spawn next to me and I get freaking obliterated by the wasp.
We're one power seed closer. You're rather terrifying with that thing.
Off the rack.
Oh my gosh, I got hit with a scorpion. There's that Hydra on the wasp.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
The enemy is at half power. Your enemies have one power seed remaining.
Yeah, we're about to lose this.
The enemy team has scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
Spartan down.
That's a good loadout right here.
Do be careful with that. It's sharp.
Down there.
Crap. I was expecting to get double maybe.
The enemy is at half power.
We got some guys just
Let's get that put away.
absolutely just beaming at these objectives.
Your enemies have
Yeah,
one
we
power seed remaining. Your team has reached half power.
Yeah, we lost.
Spartan down.
How was that? Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Shit.
Wasp should be dead.
Your team needs one more power seed.
Oh, I don't know what to do here. I could just. All I wanted to do was just beeline it to that guy who was going to win the game. Yeah, that's game. Unless we got a sniper right now who's ready to pick that guy off. That's a game.
I see headshots in your future.
Am I that sniper? Am I that sniper? No! Damn it!
5 minutes.
That would have been
remaining.
pretty sick if I could have pulled off that headshot. We would have still lost, but. Are they just stalling? I think these guys are just stalling. They're just gonna capture at the last second.
Swift and silent.
You know what irks me about the wasp spawns is like I'll get teammates who genuinely just aren't interested in doing anything else other than using that wasp. I get people who will just sit there like the entire game just waiting for a wasp to spawn. I got shot out of the sky. But you know, I don't wanna bash people on how to play the game that they you know the way they want to enjoy it. But it's like, damn, we're like down on objectives and everything, and the total game's just going to shit. Alright, if it's the last thing I do this game, I'm gonna take shoot. Hi, Evan. I'm gonna shoot down that wasp. That is the last thing I do. I gotta do it. They haven't ended yet, though. Perfectly within their means of ending the game. So why they haven't.
Target spotted.
The enemy team
There we
has
go.
scored.
Finally. Yes, those people who use the wasp can be so freaking effective and just deadly. That is a. I was just saying earlier that power vehicles don't just spawn right on the map, but the wasp and the warthog does. The wasp, I don't know. It's like it's not that fragile for a flying vehicle. I don't know if they buffed the. Oh, we got Daddy-O in here. Welcome to the party. I'm so sorry. I forgot your YouTube username, but I know we have played together before. Let me just switch that up to Team Slayer here. We are at 143 subs. That makes me so happy. Thank you guys so much for the support. I honestly didn't think I would break 100 subs until like the end of like December of this year. So like I'm way ahead of what I was aiming for. Which is terrific. If we stay on the trend, I might break 200 subs by the end of the summer, but we'll see. I gotta stay on the consistent streaming schedule. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Slayer.
All right, Daddy-O 9877, let's get it. I like that visor. That is a nice visor, Daddy-O.
Rack up the most
Okay.
kills to achieve victory.
Ghost is just so effective at being anti-infantry. That guy's gonna regret that. Daddy-O's AFK. No. Someone on the sniper. How did that not kill his ghost? That was 4 grenades on top of his ghost, and it was already badly damaged.
Grapple shot acquired.
They're under us.
Inbound. Active camo available. Dynamo grenades acquired.
Gotta make that guy pay for teabagging me in the beginning.
Silent. Power weapons en route. Power weapons on the vehicle. Perfect. Killing spree.
Making a bit of a comeback here. My teammate almost splattered me there. That would have been comical. Oh, there's that jackass who teabagged me. Oh, you're dying, sir.
Active camo inbound. Active camo available. Killing frenzy. Perfect. Halfway to victory.
Guys are getting demolished now.
Up and away. Running riot. Double kill. I don't breathe. But if I did, I would call that breathtaking.
Nice. Hey, Hell Man, welcome to the stream, my man. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. How are you today? Yeah, peek that head out. Yeah, go for that. Peek that head out one more time, my guy. Just go ahead. Why is that guy behind me? No, I'm gonna need to win this match.
Power items now available.
There we go. Nice beam there. good. What about you guys? Doing very well today. Feeling much more energetic today than I was yesterday. So I'm thankful for that. The day's been smooth, no problems, so it is always a
I see
blessing.
headshots in your future.
Miss.
In my sights.
Good to hear that you're doing good though, L man.
What a shot!
That guy, Alex Valeska,
No scope. Killing
he was
spree.
teabagging me in the very beginning.
Nearing victory.
Another one down.
Active camo inbound.
That was a pretty sick no scope there. Wish I would have hit his head. That would have been that much more satisfying.
Active camo
You
available.
know, these guys had like a 11-point lead out on us at one point, so I'm really surprised that we're winning as much as we are. Hello, welcome to the stream. We gotta bust
Power
out the
weapons en
new noob combo. I don't know, I wouldn't even consider this a noob combo, but anytime you combine a plasma with projectile,
Power weapons
people
have
call
arrived.
it the noob combo, but it's just so freaking effective. I'm about to just beam this guy. Oh no, wait, we're too far away. So if you can get the crosshair red, the pulse carbine will trace.
Victory. Double kill.
Oof. Lobby is open, by the way, if anyone would care to join. Please feel free. Just getting some casual games out of my system. I really, really like that map. I'm still so bummed out that they took that out of the ranked lineup. Yeah, Behemoth. That map is just a good amount of fun for me. Like, I could see people's frustrations with that map, especially like on Capture the Flag. But like, Team Slayer on that map is just is solid. Like, it's a really good time. I enjoy that a lot. Capture the Flag was like really tedious and like it's kind of unbalanced just because of the wide openness of that map with battle rifle loadouts. Like, if just one of your teammates die, you're immediately at a total disadvantage, and like you just can't. The map's like so expansive that it takes forever to get to the other side. So I'm cool with it being Capture the Flag being out of the ranked playlist on Behemoth, but I would like to see Team Slayer make a return, or maybe even Oddball. That'd be an interesting one. I don't think it would be that balanced, but it would be interesting. Be a lot of uphill battles, that's for sure.
Slayer.
I'm just waiting for 343 to get rid of these armor cores, though. feel like any. I mean, there's some exceptions with the like the Yoroi armor. That armor's like I could see like why it comes in a core because of how the character model works and everything with the armor. It's probably not 100% interchangeable with any of the other pieces. So I get that one, but I don't know, some of these like other ones just really have to have like full armor for.
Overshield inbound.
Sweet.
Heat wave here.
Overshield available.
Almost got that overshield off. Double beatdown for my teammates. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hey, Eva.
No scope.
You know what I want to see is I want to see if you can I want to see if you can repel the skewer mid-flight and strike somebody with it. It's definitely a long shot, and I don't think it's simple by any means. But if you could do a rocket, I don't see why you couldn't do the skewer. Oh man, you're gonna join? All right. Love to hear it. Be happy to pick you up.
Made for that carbine.
That poor guy got drilled with the pulse carbine there. I very rarely get kills with this gun, but like I said before, if you make the if you get the reticle red on your trigger pull, the full burst should go straight to your target center mass. But it's just a matter of getting that range down, and then not pulling the trigger too early. Pull the trigger early when your crosshairs aren't lit up. It'll just you're joining in game. Oh sweet, even better. Oh man, there he is. Got your back, man. They're weak in mid there. Hey Tommy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my man. Tommy says, bro, a gorilla just came through my wall and stole my chicken nuggets, so that's why I'm late. Sorry. But that gorilla's gonna meet Harambe.
Skewer available.
That's good. Send him up there, man. Somebody told me the other day, like, everything just went downhill when they killed Harambe. Like, you know what?
Way to victory.
You're not wrong. What a whole movement for that gorilla, though.
Beautiful shot, Spartan.
It's not totally out of the world to like think that a huge movement was just uprise out of that, but just the manner in which it rose was just so weird. I want to say it's daft, but I don't think I fully understand the word of daft. So I'm
Overshield
not
inbound.
gonna say it's daft.
Closing in.
Let me look up the word daft. Daft definition. Silly, foolish. Yeah, so, yeah, it is daft. It's very daft. Dick's out for Harambe. That guy just wanted to get away. He just wanted to get away at any cost. he just pulled out his sidekick instead of going for the melee, I actually would have lost that. Not a bad move there. Tommy says Harambe was a legend, and Gorilla's like the one that stole from me, ruining the gorilla reputation.
Nearing victory.
Those damn gorillas. You know, there was one gorilla. I wish I could remember her name. She definitely deserves to be remembered. Coco the gorilla. She was capable of sign language, American Sign Language. And there's a lot of debates actually on whether it was like sentient expression, self-aware expression, or if it was just more like mimicking and mocking, kind of like how a cat will meow, but I don't know if you guys know this, but cats meow to mimic humans. Cats meow just to mimic humans. They at some point prior to when they were domesticated, cats realized that humans are very, very responsive to a very specific tone and frequency, which is that of our children. When we have children and they cry, cats learn to mimic that tone and that frequency of a child crying, and that's essentially their meow. Their meow just gets our attention instantly. There's a lot of arguments to be said that cats domesticated themselves because they just realized if they're just cute and cuddly, they don't really need to do any specific job. Well done there, L-Man, by the way. Yeah, cats don't really have all that much of a job except maybe like a barn cat, and maybe hunting some pests every now and again. But for the most part, like cats were just immediately accepted and integrated into families. He says it's pretty cool about the sign language. It is, like, it's really, really interesting. Excuse me. There was like one video that was like Coco the gorilla was signing and she was explaining, I don't know, I think it was just really good really good director. It was a really good director who like kind of like put the video together, but it was like Coco the gorilla explaining to humans in sign language that she's aware and that she thinks humans are dumb for all of our expansion and our commitment to developing like cities and villages, you know, destroying green life for concrete life. But I don't know. I'm at odd ends with that. I don't know if I could make the argument that she was like totally sentient, or if she was just mimicking what she was hearing. Who knows? Tommy says the gorilla even took my TV, he even took my roof, but those things do not matter. The chicken nuggets is all that matters. You, my friend, got your priorities straight. Tommy says the gorilla's probably making gang signs. Coco the gorilla? Probably to some extent, yeah. That was good grenade use there of them. Oh man, it said one time a wise monk said, or a wise monkey said, give me orange, eat orange, me give, me eat orange, give me you. Tommy says those words changed my life. He says coming from the planet of the apes. We actually we'll probably all live to see the day when we'll be actively able to communicate with life. I mean, we already are to the extent of like dogs and whatnot, but I'm saying like even beyond. Even like these, for example, these are insanely sophisticated. They have their entire own language that like only until like the last century were we able to actually decode it and understand what they mean. But yeah, bees can hold debates. How does that not kill you? How? That is a fusion coil right onto your goat, sir. How does that not kill you? But yeah, bees can literally host like entire debates amongst their hive on an area where they try to agree to nest. So like what happens is when a nest of like honeybees are searching for a new area to make their hive, all the scouts will go out and find feasible spots, and then they'll go back to their rendezvous point, and they host like this huge, like it looks like a dance session is what it looks like. But the bees do very specific dances that are like meant to communicate like which direction, even like wind speed, maybe not temperature, but they are able to communicate like the position of the sun and the moon even. And they just do this all by a series of like wiggles and beating their wings and going in specific patterns. And yeah, they host this big debate on where would be the best nest. And yeah, once they get like a majority to agree, they'll all head in that specific spot and start working on the hive. Like, it's amazing. Tommy says Coco stands for the white stuff. That gorilla is a gangster. Can't disagree with that. Maybe it was all just like a front. It was all just a business front. Like,
Power items inbound.
yeah, this is the Gorilla Foundation for teaching all these monkeys how to use sign language. What if it,
Power items now available.
on the down low, it was just a front for cocaine. Hey man, I got a rocket right here with your name on it. Was that not our spawn? That guy's just still up there? Oh, now they're spawning behind that spawn. Ew. I don't like this map. I don't hate it, but I just don't like it. Like, look how far away I spawn, and they get the convenience of a freaking ramp that just shoots them in the right direction, but like, my team's over there getting slaughtered, and I have to take my silly time to go to sprint on the other side of the map to rejoin them just to die before I even get halfway there. That is a launch site in a nutshell. Look how that goes so bad. You know, I haven't used the Ravager with the battle rifle before, and you know, I gotta say, it's pretty decent combo.
Power items now available.
Oh, they got a decent sniper. I was so lucky. Oh, they killed him. Okay. All right.
Power items incoming. Power items now
Let's
available.
overshield.
Shield boosted.
Let's go stop them from getting this. Uh-oh.
Double kill. Free. Triple kill.
Hooray.
You're a machine, Spartan. A machine that produces victory.
Very nice there, L-Man. Where do you optimize this guy goes? Oh my gosh. We have him spawn trapped and still not working out.
S7
Hello, welcome to
sniper
the stream.
inbound.
I think we can make a comeback.
S7 sniper available.
I could use that sniper. Now, back up L-Man here. Nearly lost that. Wow. That's unfortunate. You know what? Speaking of Planet of the Apes, I meant to watch the latest, like, not the latest one that I never saw. So I watched the, I don't know if there's 4 of them. I like watched like the first 2 and then
Power items incoming.
never got around to seeing the second one, or the third one. I don't know if there's another one after that, but you know what? I need to go back and watch it.
Power items now
I
available.
watched the original Planet of the Apes. He's hurt.
Rockets.
Damn, rockets. Rockets and snipers. Shekel Goblin. I love the name. I just ate 13 square feet of drywall. Oh man, that sounds like some digestive problems. They won't mind. I just make off with that sniper. Alright, there's that guy there.
They never saw you coming.
Gotta be extra sneaky here. Pretty sure there's a guy with rockets right over here.
Power items en route.
unfortunate loss there. The Shekel Goblin. Such a funny name. Me and my friends, like, whenever we're mentioning like currency, just to be like satirical, we'll just call like dollars or cents. We'll just call them shekels. Oh wait, we got Daddy-O back in here. Okay, all right. Well, let's stick to some Team Slayer if that's okay with you guys. Yeah, drywall's really expensive though, Shekel Goblin. I gotta say, you got an exquisite taste for food. Like, all construction materials are so insanely priced right now. Like, over like the past like 6 months, they've like doubled or even tripled in price for a lot of stuff, like 2x4s, plywood, drywall especially. Metals, excuse me, metals I don't think have inflated all that much, but yeah, wood for sure. All right, let's get this win. All right, and
Slayer.
this might be my last game. I might play one more after that. But yeah, I'll be ending stream pretty soon here, just so I can eat some food. Ah, speaking of which, I forgot to feed my cat. It's okay, he'll be fine. I'm only an hour and 45 minutes behind schedule for him. And you know what? I learned if my if my cat's not pestering me, he's not hungry. Holy crap!
Perforated.
Surprised I even got that kill last game. Just get out of there. That was so inaccurate. It says I prefer wet wall. Nearly dropped me. Shekel Goblin says uranium is my favorite. 1 milligram keeps you full for a week. Oh. Yaga! I pray 343 never for the rest of Halo. I just pray that they never get rid of glowing food. It is just so funny to me. Genuine joy. Look at this big helmet this guy has on his gun. Do you know, back in, it wasn't terribly long ago, but I think it was more than a century ago, they had these, radium, which is a very radioactive substance that glows green. For a long time, there were companies that were just using it in products. It was in anything from makeup to like art supplies to like even like using it to nice assassination there, oh man. Even using it for like for watches, like to make like the watch arms, the clock arms glow. And in these factories where they would have many women, they called them radium girls, and their job was to take a paintbrush Dip it in radium and just paint like
Skewer
the
available.
clockwork or the arms of a clock on a watch. Sorry, the arms of a watch. I don't know why I made it so complicated. And they were instructed to like wet the tip of the paintbrush by putting it in their mouth. And they were even actually back in the day they were actually encouraged to ingest some amount of radium because like it made there were all these different snake oil things of health benefits, but most notably it made people glow. Like literally if they ate the radium it would make their skin glow. And it got really bad. There were dozens of cases of like women like just their jaws just pretty much like disintegrating, like their teeth just falling out. They had all different types of health problems. It's just like, wow, all because their employer told them to do that. It's crazy. Need that off your hands, sir. Jonas says manbird. I mean, it's not an energy source.
Killing frenzy.
Not at all.
Skill, instinct, purpose.
Nice headshot there, Alman. No way. No way. That guy just beat me down. Oh my gosh. He's probably so happy right now. I did not mean to grapple hook him. Whoops. Chakra Goblin says uranium also makes you glow, so you're saving money on electricity for lights. Ah, this man's thinking ahead. Oh yeah, I remember her jaw fell off. Yeah, the radium girls. Crazy stuff, man. How horrifying would that be? Just like chewing one day and then all of a sudden your just whole jaw just comes off. Yeah, like there were like abscesses in their bones because like their bones would disintegrate as well. Oh my gosh.
Power items inbound.
Kill.
Power items on the field.
This is lethal here. Ah, if only I could get a grapple hook.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Saltiest feeling, though, is running into a cloaked energy sword in this game.
Ammunition low. Do that again.
Why did I Google that? Why did I do that? That was not a smart move. Very nice done. Nicely done, guys. Good game.
Spectacular.
Chakra Goblin says, I watched Baki, so I'm immune to damage. Dude, Baki, I've never finished watching Baki. I haven't even watched all that many episodes. I've watched like maybe like 3 or 4 fight scenes. And that show is just so hilariously outrageous. It's entertaining. It's kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let's run another one, guys. This will be my last one, but let's get another one. You guys are running it well here. Oh, start that up. Yeah, it's yeah, Baki's kind of like, to me it's kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, you don't really know what to expect, but like you got these like hyper masculine swole dudes fighting each other. You know what anime I need to watch? I need to watch though is and catch up on is Berserk.
Slayer.
So usually whenever I buy like DLC, at some point like I just kind of regret it. Like at some point I'm just
Earn
like,
more
eh,
kills than your opponents to win.
it's cool in the moment, but I kind of like did not want to spend the $10 there, but I did anyway. But you know
I
what?
see
With the
headshots
cat
in
ears,
your
I don't
future.
regret it at all. I don't use them very often, but
Oh, what a shot!
I'm glad that I got them.
Active camo inbound.
I hope he does.
Active camo available. Beautiful shot start.
Should not have won that.
Killing spree.
Nicely done,
This
oh man. That
accolade
guy
is
just
well
got
deserved.
cracked. Shaco Goblin asks, "Oh yeah, did you hear Mura's friend is continuing the series? They already released 3 new chapters. Oh, for Berserk? I was
Sniper
not aware. I
grenades
thought,
acquired.
I honestly, I thought that it was still going on, but I just wasn't really sure of the state of the series since I was like so far behind, or since I am so far behind. So I wasn't like really keeping up to date with it, but I know it's like an anime that I want to eventually get to and watch. Oh, I missed the headshot. Oh no. That's unfortunate. But that's exciting though. Berserk has a really interesting animation. I don't really know how they pull it off.
Active
Something
camo
I'd like to
available.
educate myself more on.
Active camo acquired.
Alright, let's see if we got a close range weapon here. And we don't.
They're under us.
You know, now that I'm thinking back on it, like I consider myself a big anime fan. Like I've watched not a majority of animes, but I got a good fair share of them. But like the only anime I've ever finished, like
How very
start to
surgical.
finish, was Naruto. That was like the only one.
S7 sniper available.
Double kill.
Feeling saucy with the sniper.
Killing spree. Double kill. Way to victory.
I could do some better work with my no scopes.
We've lost a teammate.
Shaco Goblin asks, which of the animes for Berserk are you watching? I read the manga. No, I'm not entirely certain.
What a reliable.
If I'm being honest, I didn't know that. Is it like One Piece where there's like several different animation studios involved? Cause like I only watched like the really early stuff while it's still
Active camo available.
while the manga was still being written. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, it's like I don't even think I watched like a full season of it. 'Cause when I first got introduced into the show, like I was a kid, so I wasn't very adept. I wasn't well adapted to all the gore and stuff.
Tango's close
I want to say it was just the yeah, like the original animation, the TV series in yeah, from 97 to 98. So like I just remember seeing like the eclipse happen and seeing Fento or Femto transformation. Super gory. One thing that like stuck with me for forever was that scene when the eclipse was happening and like all those demons were spawning and everything, and then like one of the Band of Hawks horses got like trapped in one of the demons like mouths and they were just eating the horse alive, and I was like, that just scarred me as a child. Shaco Goblin says, there's the old anime that only covers the beginning, the awful 2016 anime, and 3 movies that cover the Golden Age arc. Oh, I appreciate that insight. I wasn't aware that there was like a awful anime for Berserk. That's cool though. I'll keep that in mind. I generally try to watch any content that's available. The only manga that I've ever read was Naruto as well. I was like, start to finish, I read the manga, and start to finish, I watched it. For Naruto. Oh man, these guys are slightly keeping up with us. They're only a couple kills behind. Ooh, nice. Oh man. Way to go with that. Shaco Goblin says, if you really get interested in Berserk, I suggest reading the manga. Anime can't do the artwork justice. Ah, yeah. Finally, someone with some sophistication. I feel the same way with, well, I mean, I feel the same way both sides. Like the animes, the animations, like, really help flesh out the characters and the scenes. Help you, like, really understand, like, more in depth on the characters, but it does take away that element of the original writer, what he wanted you, or he or she wanted you to see when they wrote the manga. So I see it in both lights. Like there's, for example, like in One Piece, that's an anime I've been working on. In One Piece, they have a song called Binks or Bing's Sake. And yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear it in the manga, of course, other than like the lyrics, but like the song is just iconic.
Camo inbound.
And like if it weren't for the anime, like I never would have been able to hear that song. You know? Oh man, please don't die anymore.
Active
Oh,
camo available.
stay alive, team, stay alive. No, I was right there behind him. Damn, that's unfortunate. Close game though, damn. Yeah, I do appreciate mangas just for the artwork though. Because sometimes with animations, they end up cutting without content, actually. I mean, like, usually the case is that they're adding in content for, like, filler and whatnot, but, in some cases, like, they just end up cutting content and making scenes or fight scenes or even characters look slightly different than what was originally intended. And then there's those diehard fans who are like, oh, it's not in the manga, so it's not canon. So, like, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence with it. Shaco Goblin says, one warning though. We'll play another one. I think L-Man left the team, but we'll run another one here. Well, you know what? We'll do Tactical Slayer, and we'll end it on that. Thanks for joining us, L-Man. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was gonna end it on that one, but I'm enjoying the talk of anime here. It's gonna subside my my grumblies for food. I'm pretty hungry right now, but anime talks got me distracted. Shocker Goblin says, though, one warning, though, the manga has a lot of Eclipse similar scenes. I appreciate that heads up. Oh, no, L-Man, no! I'm so sorry, L-Man. Hang on, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave and try to do a stupid cutscene. Did it really?
Slayer.
No, wait, hang on. Let me see if there's any bots in here. I got y'all, man. I left the game. We're getting you back in here. I'm gonna reinvite Daddy-O. I'm not sure who Daddy-O is. He's joined me previously, and I think he watches the channel. I'm not too certain, but he'll just randomly join me, and I'm cool with that. We were gonna run a Tactical Slayer, if that's okay with you, L-Man. Sweet. Yeah, man, absolutely. Let's get this last one in. Yeah, I'm still like, I'll admit, I'm not that adapted to like horror or gore. Yeah, gore I can manage it just a little bit better than than I did when I was like 8. Although not that much better. But yeah, the horror genre I always struggle with. I can't get into that as much as my peers seem to. Gore is just like, now it sometimes it'll give me a headache. I don't know what it is. I used to watch this, it was called Celebrity Deathmatch. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like a clay animation of all different types of celebrities, and they'd be like in a WWE ring, and they would just be fighting to the death. And it was just so gory, but it was all clay animation, so it was just kind of comical. But like, I remember like watching that and just being so disgusted and so sick to my stomach, and then like it would just give me headaches. And like now, if like it's like super excessive gore, like to the point where it's like still considered horror and it's not like comical. Like if it's like super gory, it just gives me headaches now, and like I don't know why.
Tactical Slayer.
Shaco says the Fiesta is the best game mode. I don't disagree. I was saying earlier, like, I'm really glad that they added it into the casual playlist, but I can only play like so much of Fiesta before like I'm just Fiesta'd out, you know. Elman says, did you see the yokai statue you can buy? I was not aware. It's a mini statue of a Spartan with the Yoroji armor with a red energy sword. No shit. $25 to $75. I would get that. I was saying before, I wouldn't really. I'm not like too keen on like buying like figurines and stuff like that. But I do want like a Master Chief or like some type of Spartan figurine because I don't have one. I used to have one, but it's been lost over the years. But yeah, Halo's just been such a big part of my life. Like I feel like I could justify a Halo figurine purchase. Shekel says, didn't show it on your screen, but I did subscribe. Oh, thank you so much for the support, man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, the recent subscriber thing, it only works if like you have a publicly listed YouTube profile. If your profile's private, it won't show it won't show through my Stream Elements, which is the website that I use for the interactive background that you guys are seeing there with like the recent subs, my Discord and everything. Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much, Shaco Goblin. I appreciate that sincerely, man. I'm happy to have you here. You are, if I'm not mistaken, subscriber number 144. I'm overjoyed with that. Oh, that was a good pre-fire by that guy. Read me like a book. I'm gonna go up here, and I'm probably gonna get beat down. Never mind, okay. Alright. Nice. Oh yeah, oh man, the I think it's called the Yoroi armor. Y-O-R-O-I. I know that because the YouTube, whenever people would like search up my YouTube, it would bring up the Yoroi armor way before it'd bring up my channel. Now it's been fixed. That guy just ate like 4 shots. What? But yeah, that was a issue I was constantly having to battle with the YouTube search. Kept bringing up the Yoroi armor. I'm like, yo.
Another trophy for the pile.
Killing spree.
Shaco Goblin says, Jazzwares make really good Halo figures. $10 for 4-inch figure with good paint and articulation. I got their Elite Ultra Warlord Hyperius, 2 Chiefs, and an Air Assault with Scorpion Punch. Ooh, that sounds so sick. I'm gonna save that. Jazzwares. Thanks for the recommendation. Beautiful. Oh yeah, thank you so much. I have a figure addiction, and I have their Sentinel. It's really cool. Dude, that's amazing. I appreciate the recommendation there. I like having things on my shelf too. Figures and stuff. Right around, I don't know. I used to be big on like collecting action figures and like anything that just looked cool. You know, I just wanted it in my room or on my shelf somewhere. But my problem is I'm not good with keeping up with dust. Allie gets on me about it a lot, but I'm not that good with keeping up with dusting. And like my figures would always just collect dust. And they wouldn't look good anymore, but I'm sure you're more disciplined in keeping them clean. I've been wanting to try my hand at 3D printing a figure. I have a PLA Ender Pro 3, I want to say. the full name of the 3D printer I have, and it's like a really good baseline like starter 3D printer, but like I found out with 3D printing, like it is a very thorough, very specific process that you need to pay acute attention to, because like you can just waste like several hours of work and resources if you don't print something properly. Like I was trying to print this Daedric sword. And I got like an hour of the way through, and then like I just left it alone and came back, and like the printer had just totally botched the sword completely. Like it was peeling off of the heat plate, and it just was not looking like it was in good shape. Looking like really stringy. I found out about all different types of settings that I need to change up. And why did that happen? I just did a front flip there. Learned about all different types of like settings that I need to like manipulate to get the product I want. But my point was, I got a 3D printer with the intention of being able to make excellent figures. But it is a very, very drawn out process, and you got to be very precise. But hopefully one day I can make like a really simple one. I have a friend who does minis, but he has a different type of printer. He uses
Double kill.
it's like an epoxy printer. It like uses like a gel substance to make the prints, and it kind of like molds the it kind of like makes a mold for the like melted epoxy to get
Nearing
into
victory.
to make the print. I don't know. It's really interesting how it works, but he makes his own. He gets like a design online, prints them out, and then he like makes his own colors and paints them himself. It's pretty neat. Shaco Goblin said, Shaco Goblin says Jazzwares makes all the current Halo figures. Oh, nice save there, L-Man. Oh crap! I just. That's funny. Jazzware makes all the current Halo figures. The one I was talking about was their World of Halo series. Everything is scaled to size. Oh, that is a beautiful detail. Yeah, I've seen some figures like it was very prominent in the Halo series. Like all the weapons, well not all of them, but like the plasma pistol, the needler just seemed like way oversized than what they seem like in game. So yeah, having like that actual like scaled to size, like having those scaled to size objects, like just makes the figure that much better, that much higher of quality. Shakok says, I have a Mega Bloks Constructs collection. It is so hard to get the dust out from in between the Lego pegs. Oh, I can imagine. Maybe try a bottle brush or a like a metal straw brush.
A fitting
That might help. Because that just sounds like it would be difficult. Cleaning in between spaces of Legos. Is it the and it's like the mini Legos too, right? Not like the big blackier ones. Tommy says, sorry for the unannounced hiatus, bro. No worries. No worries at all, Tommy. My lame mom said if I didn't take my 7th shower this year, she would put me up for adoption. No, I totally understand, L-Man. No worries at all. Or not L-Man, Tommy. I was looking at L-Man when I said that. Sorry. I understand, Tommy. No worries at all. That's funny. Oh, I needed that kill.
Spartan down.
Two kills left. 1 kill left. Yay!
Victory. Double
Nicely done,
kill.
team. You guys did so good. You pulled through there. The audio disconnected, but that's fine. Shekel says, I remember there's a structure you can print that has levers and doors and stuff to test your printer's qualities and settings. Ah, yes. Actually, I'm glad that you mentioned that because I actually need to get that that downloadable file from my friend. There's a file that you can run because with 3D printers, I'm gonna back out of this match from here, man. I appreciate the games, my brother. Yeah, with my PLA 3D printer, you gotta level the base. You have to level it every time you make a print, and like it's such a pain in the ass. But there's like a file that I need to run on that printer that'll basically help me level it. It'll place the nozzle in the specific 4 corners that it needs to be to help me level it. And then I just need to use like a piece of like paper to make sure that there's enough ample space between the base plate and the nozzle. Shekel says, Mega figures are larger and have more articulation than Lego, but the bricks have the same peg size. Oh, I see. Interesting. My wife has been trying to find the mini Lego flowers that have been like super popular this past month. Like we've been to like 3 different Targets and we can't find them anywhere. So I'm like about to just order them online, but I was like, I don't want to overpay for it. So let's see if we can find it in stores. And sure enough, we couldn't find it. So I got to order those. Tommy says, but showers are very overrated, man. Because every time you shower and you dry yourself with a towel, the towel eventually gets dirty. So technically, showers don't clean you. Oh, I feel that. I have to replace my towel like every 2 showers. I don't. Usually I'll get a fresh. Sometimes I'll get a fresh towel if like I leave it on the ground or something for too long. I have a bad habit of that. I feel that though, man. Like I'm home all the time, so like I really have to like beat it in my head that I need to like shower. Like usually I'll like skip a day, but like if I'm going out, I'll definitely like shower. But I'm telling you, I gotta remind myself every day, like, no, you don't gotta go anywhere, but you still gotta shower. Adios, old man. Go into news though, you can find the statue there. Ah, okay. For the oh, okay, for the Jazzwares? Is that what you're referring to? Or no, you were... Was it the Jazzware? Hang on, I gotta go back up now. The yokai statue. That's the one. Yokai statue. Or Yoroi statue. Is it Yoroi? Yeah. Oh, wait, you're talking... Oh, wait. Yokai is in the like demon mask one. Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah, thanks for the recommendation, Owlman. Chakra Goblin says, I'm saving up for the Arbiter's Quest set because it has Heretic Elix and a Heretic Banshee. That's sick. It was weird. I liked the Heretic Elites design. What I didn't like was their Banshees. I thought their Banshees looked weird. Maybe I need to look at it again in like the Halo 2 remastered. Banshees. Or Heretic Banshees in Halo 2. Oh yeah, it looks way better in the Halo 2 Anniversary Edition. Much better. It's almost gold, but yeah, in the original Halo 2, I was like, man, like I don't like this pattern for the Heretic Banshees, but it looks good in the remastered version. That's how he says my mom. Oh, I absolutely remember Muscle Man. I love Regular Show. I still have to... That's another series I got to finish. I stopped watching it, like, several years ago. Once they, like, announced that they were not going to make any new episodes... Once they discontinued the series, I was like... At that point, I was like, all right, I'm not going to watch any more episodes until, like, I'm ready to like rewatch all the episodes that I missed. And like I'm actually caught up now, but I'm still like probably like a whole season behind in episodes for regular show. I still haven't finished it off. I just want to see Mordecai get with Margaret. Shaco Goblin says, if you like honor guards, there's a Light of St. Helios for $15, but new articulation red honor guards usually cost $150. No shit. Let me look. Honor guards, Halo figure. $15. That is like, that's like so feasible. I've seen like those like Blizzard made some pretty good ones, but they're so expensive. Like those big like 2-3 foot tall figures that are like hyper detailed and like have so many different textures on them, but they're like $700 some, and I'm like, don't think I would buy that, but I kind of want it, you know. Oh yeah, the elite, yeah, the Mega Constructs honor guards. They look a little bit different from the Halo 3. The helmet looks slightly different from what I recall, but I think that's just the style. Like you said, the articulation. That makes sense. It's cool to see that Halo's getting some love with Lego or with Mega Constructs, but the Mega Constructs do fit into Lego pieces though, right? They're like the mini ones. Muscle Man was absolutely a legend. He's probably one of my favorite characters. It'd be between like Mordecai, Skips, and Muscle Man, I think. Jonas says, remember Halo 3 split screen? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I was actually going to make a thumbnail like kind of memeing the fact that we can't play split screen on Halo Infinite. Totally bums me out. I really wish that games would bring it back. Like it's not really vital anymore, but it's just a nice quality of life thing to have split screen, you know? Games definitely don't need it anymore, but like couch co-op is like a dying generation, and like I don't want it to die. I really don't. It's just the technology all changing. It used to be like with like Halo 5 not having split screen, that was just straight up company greed, corporate greed. When Halo 5 didn't have split screen, they just wanted everyone to buy an Xbox One, everyone to purchase Xbox Live membership so they could play with their friends. And it's like, that's cringe. Jonas says, complete summary of Adventure Time. A kid tries to date lesbian. When he gets a chance to date one, he says, nah, I don't really feel like it. It's a summary of Adventure Time for you. Pretty much. It reminds me, regular show, oddly, it reminds me of Gintama. Because it's kind of like, it has like a loose plot line that it follows, but because like literally effing anything can happen in that universe, like it makes it really hard to follow the story and stay invested in it. But for regular show, I really just liked the characters. That was it. I didn't really care all that much about the story. I thought it was kind of cute, but like I don't know. I thought the characters and all of their quirks were just more capturing than the story itself. It's just like, and it was only like 15-20 minute runtime, so the episodes were super short. So I liked that as well. It's just like, all right, what's gonna happen today? Shaco Goblin says there's also a Spartan Haunted coming later this year. I'm so hyped. We won a fan vote along with a flooded Traxxas Tower coming next year. Flooded Traxxas Tower. I'm not familiar with the Traxxas Tower. But is it the oh wait, I'm fine. I found it now. Oh, that is sick. Yeah, the like having the oddball skull in well, it's a skeletal Spartan. But it's an oddball, you know? That's so cool. I'm with that. I wonder if there's going to be any lighting effects added to it, or at least like maybe like a material that absorbs light really well or deflects light really well. I don't think it'll be straight up luminescent, but I mean, just some materials can kind of give off that sensation of luminescence. That's exciting. Tommy says, Jonah, nice summary. Yeah. Jonah says, repeat that for 11 more seasons. You have a good show. Yeah, regular show ran for a really long time. Honestly, a lot longer than I was expecting. Because when that show first came out, I'm like, all right, this is a show that I'm gonna totally hate. And like, I didn't even watch it. I just saw like the trailer or the clips that like Cartoon Network would run between ads. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna like this show. Like, it's gonna be like one of those. I felt like it was gonna be like one of those just like overly animated, like really cringe humor type of shows. But I ended up really liking it. But yeah, I wonder how many seasons did regular show have? Was it 11 seasons? Regular show seasons. 8 seasons, yeah. That's really long, honestly, because the first air date November 22nd, 2010. Holy shit, that was over 12 years ago. Wow. Wow. Cheeseburger. Tommy says, "Wake up, Mr. West." Mr. West. Jonah says, regular show was entertaining. Adventure Time was a good one, too. Talking about Adventure Time. For 11. I get those mixed up. I don't know why. I don't know why I process those. Like, I think it's because they came out, like, around the same time. And they're, like, kind of the same, similar humor. Not entirely, but they've got some similarities between the shows. I wish I watched more of Adventure Time though. My wife loved Adventure Time. She would watch that all the time. I only watched like maybe a season or two. I know enough about like the characters, but I don't really fully understand everything that's going on in that show. There was what was his name? He was like the Reaper or the Banshee or something. He was like a super creepy character, and he just had like the most like life-changing quote. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna look him up. No, it wasn't Death. It was not Death. It was like he was like a Wendigo or something. Yeah, the Wendigo. Or no, was it the Lich? The Lich. Yeah, the Lich was freaking creepy as hell. Yeah, he had some pretty life-changing quotes there. I got you. Now I'm tracking now, Jonah. That Adventure Time summary. Chakra Goblin says, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, Jazzwares made a $20 cat figure you can get for scientific purposes. Oh, I'm going to have to do some research on that cat figure you're mentioning. I was going to ask if it's with or without the helmet, but it's both. Is that the right side arm, though? I always thought her left arm was robotic. Was it her right arm? I guess it was her right arm. Interesting. She had, like, such an anticlimactic death. She was like one of my favored not favorite, but favored Spartans in Halo Reach. I think my favorite though would be between my favorite Spartan would be between Emil or George. Those two characters hit it home for me. Joe says I never really watched Adventure Time. Lich. What are we doing? Oh, I was just chatting it up with you guys. I'm done with Halo for now. It's gonna end stream, but you guys are making some interesting conversation here. Tommy says we're doing coke. Tommy says, "Yo, what if some people made a pizza as big as New York? That would be cool, man. I wouldn't eat it though. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. Interesting concept though. You know that NASA just recently developed a method for making food essentially out of thin air. I can't remember if they use light particles or if they rearrange carbon and oxygen atoms. I don't recall. Hang on. NASA makes food. Yeah, okay, yeah. So NASA-based technology is being used to turn carbon dioxide, so carbon and oxygen molecules, into food and bio-based products. The tech was used to create the world's first air-based meat. Interesting, right? We are living in the future. Crack cocaine. Shackle Goblin asks, "What's your favorite Spartan armor?" Ooh, that's a really good question. Ooh. You know, I'm torn between the Reach. I never got the Reach armor in was it Reach or was it Scout? The special armor in Halo 3. Recon. That was the armor. I never got it in Halo 3, but I did have it in Halo Reach. I really like the Recon armor set, but I don't know. All-time favorite, I would say it's probably a tie between the Hayabusa and this one showing up right now, the Yoroi armor. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so I'd say it's a tie between Yoroi or Hayabusa. If I managed to actually unlock Recon armor in Halo 3, I think that probably would have been my favorite, but I didn't get that far. Coca-Cola. I found like a funny ass like comedian, or it was just like a video, but it was like what life was like in the 1950s. And he just has like the funniest intro to this. I gotta find it. Oh, life in the 1920s. Damn, I'm like spending so much time trying to find this. Yeah, it's on TikTok, but if you just search up what life was like in the 1920s by what's his name? Gosh, I don't know. I'm about to just find the link. Never mind. I'm not gonna find the link. I don't know. Google search what life was like in the 1920s, and it's like it's a TikTok. It's a guy just making some funny skits. Shekel says, I have 4 recon figures. I must collect more. Recon's pretty sick armor, honestly. I really liked what Bungie did with recon armor, making it like such an exclusive in Halo 3. Like you really had to be on Bungie's good side to get that. I hope they bring that back, honestly, in Halo Infinite. Just be like cool, neat thing. Tommy says, guys, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? We could. we could. I don't know if I'd have valuable opinions on it, or we could. Jonas says, "We'll make a army recon, or recon an army recon army." Oh my god, barbecue bacon burger sounding so good. I gotta go eat. Allie cooked me bratwurst, actually. They're just sitting upstairs. Lovely sausages, waiting for me to gobble them down. Pause. Oh my gosh, Tommy and Jonah, I was got with that same thing back in like 3rd grade. My dad's friend, who was staying with us at the time, he got me with that very same thing. He was like, "Hey Lars, like, do you see that under there?" I'm like, "What? Where?" "Under there." "Underwear." It's like, "Oh, I made you say underwear." And like, I thought it was so funny. Like the very next day on the playground, I went and did it to a kid, and the kid just started bawling his eyes out. He just started crying. He was like a year younger than me, and he just started crying because I made him say underwear, and he just like went to go find a teacher. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't get in trouble for it, obviously, but like, what? It's like shit. Jonas says, "Oh, I keep some figure collection." Chocolate has 3 chiefs. I just need 1 Cortana to complete the meme. Oh, there's a lot of Cortanas to choose from now. You could get the series, the Halo series Cortana, which everyone wants to cringe at. Tommy says, "Hiroshi, you know the meme, right? The underwear meme? Or are you talking about political and economic state meme?" Jaden Smith said it. Tommy, I don't think I know. I'm sorry. I'm such a boomer. I'm sorry. Chakra Goblin says, "My dad just got an air fryer, and hot dogs for 15 minutes are so crunchy and good." Oh man, I need to get an air fryer. We used to have an air fryer. My wife's friend gave it to her, like as a gift, and my buddy, who was our roommate at the time, like absolutely fell in love with the air fryer. Like he would use it like legit every single day. And when we moved out, we were like, you know what, George, you use the air fryer so much, we're just gonna give it to you, and we'll just get a new one when we get the new place. I regret giving it to him. I really do. Like I'm glad he's probably enjoying it and really happy that he has it in his kitchen, but I'm like so bummed out that I don't have it. Like actually, I'm kind of a salty bitch about it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tommy. I don't know the meme. But I'm just going to look it up. The political and economic state meme, Jaden Smith. Ah, Google autofilled it for me. That's a good sign. Oh. Jaden Smith was at the center of social media mockery late last week. I after a clip criticizing his peers went viral. And the 27-second clip, which is taken from a 2018 interview with Big Boy TV, opens up about his unconventional upbringing as a child of A-listers. I gotta watch like the whole video. I gotta just watch the clip. I don't know. I should not like be reading a whole breakdown of it. Such Tommy Kraft. I'm not Tommy Kraft. I know Tommy Batman Verchetti. It's only Tommy I know. Elman says, I was in the lacrosse practice today, right? The camp is 8 to 14 years old, and I'm 14. There's about 70 kids, and this looked like an 8-year-old screamed nonstop and stole other people's balls and even whacked people with his stick. That's a kid who should be punted. Oh my gosh. What a monster. What an absolute monster. Yeah, some kids just really don't know how to act, and it comes down on their parents. I was reading... I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jordan Peterson, but he's a philanthropist, psychologist. He speaks out about a lot of social and political issues, but mainly affecting men. And yeah, he was just like he explained that like you should try to make your child like socially desirable by the age of 4. Like you want people to have the desire to interact with your child so that your child can grow up in a positive and constructive environment where people want to teach them things. I'm like, wow, that like really hit home for me. Yeah, Allie doesn't want kids, and I don't either. We're good with our nieces. My nieces keep me busy enough. I would, oh man, like I'm against like hitting kids. I try to avoid that wherever possible. I don't hit my nieces or anything, but I feel like if I personally had a kid, I would avoid physical discipline as much as possible, but there would be a point where I would just break. I'm like, I gotta hit them on the butt if they do something that bad. Shaco Goblin says, my best bet is the 20th anniversary character pack. Has a jar-sized Cortana and Daddy Shipmaster. Oh, you're talking about the Elite Shipmaster? I love that guy. Split Lip. Something like Vadim something. Hang on, I gotta find him. I gotta find his name. Oh, yeah. Ratas Vedum. He's a badass. He's like, when I first came across the Shipmaster, I thought that his cut face, I thought that was a graphical glitch. I thought like there wasn't like that Bungie just messed up on his character model. And then like I remember like reading not too long ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember reading that it was actually like due to an energy sword injury. Like wow, I can't ever recall like that level of like character detail in Halo 2. Like he's the only one. But that's pretty dope though, Shaco Goblin. Tommy says, I'm Tommy Verchetti. I probably made your entire childhood without knowing it, Jonah. Jonah Sinclair. GTA was a solid game. Vice City. I have a friend who still plays it. I swear. He doesn't play it very often, but like probably once a year, every other year, he'll boot it up and he'll stream it for us on Discord, and we'll watch it. And I'm like, I don't even know why I'm like that interested in it, but it's an iconic game. Shaco Goblin says, I enjoy bullying annoying kids because they think I'm tall. I'm only 5'9" at 15. I can't stand annoying kids. I can't stand screaming. Screaming is what's like eats at me. Tommy says, Shackle, I hope you don't enjoy bullying kids without the why. Shackle says, fun fact, Shipmaster got his mandibles cut by a flood-infected Blade Master. He let him cut his mandibles so he could land a fatal blow. No kidding. That makes him that much more badass. I was not aware of that. Huh? Jonah did disappear. I'm not sure. I gotta disappear too, though, guys. I gotta go eat. I'm like an hour past schedule, but it's okay. I'm enjoying my time with you guys. I genuinely am. I just haven't eaten, so I apologize. I will be streaming again tomorrow, though, same time, 6 p.m. Central. If you guys would be so kind to rejoin me again tomorrow. Check out the Discord if you guys wanted just some general community updates or just wanted some laughs. We usually just post memes in there, but occasionally I'll post some updates on the channel. I'm still small, still growing, and still got a long road ahead. But yeah, if you guys are interested in getting more interactive, being able to communicate with me on a more personal level, feel free to add me on Discord. Follow me on Instagram or even on Twitter. But I will be ending stream at this point. Thank you so much for the new subscriptions. Shaco Goblin, I appreciate it sincerely. Jonah, if you're still in here, thank you so much for joining. Tommy, I always appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much for coming in. Shaco says, my dad got COVID and claimed the TV. Oh, I'd play with you, though. Oh, I appreciate it. No worries. Maybe we could get some games in tomorrow, Goblin, if you're free. Yeah, Tommy, I do have Discord. It's up at the top left. If you add me on there, and then I'll just quickly post the Discord link as well to the channel, so that you guys can join in there if you care to do so. I'll just post the link right here in chat. Give me just a second. There we go. Tommy, God bless you, man. Thank you so much, and have a great night. Yeah, maybe we can get some games in tomorrow, though, Shackleif. Or you know, you're sub now, so we could get a game in whenever you get some free time or get the opportunity. But I just appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Without further ado, though, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Take care, be safe, hug your loved ones. Until tomorrow, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks again, and bye for now. Take care, guys.